So opens on a cool shot of Rocket. I think there's going to be a lot of emotional stuff with Rocket in this trailer. Um, Obviously, Quill looks down on himself. Quill goes through his whole "I'm Star Lord and I'm beautiful and I'm bad." What do you think of the new suits, by the way?
I love them. I love
I
the
think it's pretty
whole.
dope.
It's very comic accurate, so to speak. Like
It
new,
is.
like next gen comic accurate.
Yeah.
Groot, I don't know. Groot looks a little sus to me. I'm not gonna lie, man.
He looks pudgy.
He looks,
Like he's
yeah,
he's too buff.
yeah.
Like
It's like
he's
they're trying
too.
to,
It's like Hulk Groot.
yeah. It's like they're trying to like age Groot, but at the same time keep his baby face. And
Yeah,
it's like I don't
I
like
agree with
that.
that.
Yeah.
You got to pick one or the other. You can't
hmm
have both worlds. Like
Like we
Baby
all
Groot was
fell in
fun.
love. We all fell in love with normal ass, grown ass Groot. Like we fell in love with him in the first Guardians. So I guess we got to get rid of Baby Groot. I guess I don't
Well,
know. Like
it would be the same thing though if they took like Baby Yoda. I know that's not actually his name, but you know what I'm talking about. If they took Baby Yoda and like tried to make him like teenage Yoda, where it's like they're trying to make him cute and also be like adult. Like you just can't like it. You can't like
mhm.
you have to either keep him small or make him big, but you can't have
Yeah,
the best of both worlds. Like it's just not possible. But yeah, he
yeah.
looks a little strange.
Grogu's story is gonna be kind of interesting to me. But
Yeah. Now I am intrigued to see um how the Quill and Gamora thing pans out because you got to remember, it's not like he's just having to jog her memory. I mean, it's not just jogging her memory. It's
this is
ooh,
a
there it
whole
is.
different. This is a whole different Gamora.
Yeah, it's literally like a different person essentially.
hmm
So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that all comes to play. Her hair is different. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, it does look different. Like I'm not wrong, but she shoves him into the thing. Um, he's like she came back a total dick. It's pretty funny.
Who are
I
these
liked it.
people?
Here, I guess here if we can we'll do audio. It'll be all right.
He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
Dude, I gotta say, listen, Gamora has become like easily one of my favorite Marvel characters. I'm
Are you
gonna
talking
be
about
real.
Nebula?
Or yeah, not I
Yeah.
mean Nebula. Yeah, dude, Nebula is literally amazing.
She looks like her entire like purpose in the cinematic universe is just to be done with everybody. I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
to basically hate everyone
I wanna
except Rhodey.
I
She did
wanna
like Rhodey.
know. I know, but I want to know more about the Christmas special thing. Because if that's like part of the timeline, bro, the Nebula straight up stole Bucky's arm. Like I'm not gonna lie.
For real, that
Yeah, like
ass.
straight
Yeah,
up like stole it and gave it to
yeah, for
Rocket.
real.
And I'm thinking
Uh,
to myself like, what?
What's up, Tommy Knocker? He said, "What up, gents? I'm hearing somewhat lukewarm reviews on Ant-Man. Yeah, dude, we were literally just talking about that. I think it looks like Thor: Love and Thunder. Marvel needs to dial back the humor. It's too much. Well, I think for a film like Thor: Love and Thunder, it worked a little bit better. I mean, it's not by any means top tier Marvel, but it worked a little bit better because I think it knew what it was trying to be. Like that's a very Taika Waititi film. But with Ant Man, I'm a little shocked to hear how much comedy there is because like this is
hmm
but like this like I was telling Miguel earlier, like Quantum Mania needed to be the movie that was like, okay, here we go. We've been kind of all over the board with the multiverse saga trying to like set everything up,
hmm
but I said Quantum Mania needs to be the film that brings us in, that dials it down, that sets up the stakes of like, oh shoot, okay, Kang's here. The multiverse saga is in full swing. Like, here we go. This is it. All right. But I'm hearing that there is a lot of humor that doesn't necessarily land very well
Yeah.
in Quantumania. So I'm a little shocked. But I agree. I think they need to dial down. It's starting to feel like I've been rewatching the Pirates of the Caribbean films just because I adore those movies. Well, the first three, but like the first three films, there's a point to this. The first three of those films didn't feel Disney. They had just enough Disney magic that you knew it was Disney, but they still felt somewhat adult.
Mm-hmm.
They were still pretty mature. The last two felt too Disney-fied. You know what I mean? And Marvel is starting to feel that way. Like most of the TV shows are starting to feel a little too Disney-fied. And a lot of the projects are kind of like, okay, it doesn't feel like typical Marvel. It feels like Disney doing like Marvel, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like they've been trying to rely on like the audience laughter kind of like, because you know how like in those old like Disney sitcoms or general sitcoms where they had like the laughing track, it seems like they're working on they're really like leaning in on that part. You know what I mean? And it just seems way too like it's just I don't like it. It's like they're trying to find a place where you can laugh purposefully, and laughter is supposed to be organic. Like you're supposed to just, even at the most serious of moments, there's still going to be some elements of humor. But if you force it down and places that's supposed to be serious, it becomes lackluster pretty much. And
I agree.
I think that's why Thor: Love and Thunder didn't work, and that's why, unfortunately, I'm guessing Quantumania doesn't work. But it seemed like the tone was different. So I don't know.
I know. The tone feels very serious in the trailers. Like, Thor, Love, and Thunder, like, you knew what you were going to be getting. Like, I'm sorry, but when Zeus shot the lightning and ripped off his clothes, it was like, okay, they're going for funny. You know what I mean? But I am a little shocked to hear that, Ant-Man is going to be that way. Because a little bit of humor I can deal with. You need that levity in films like that. But,
like, you look at, I don't know. And you look at how Guardians looks right now. Like, even though there is some humor, like you can see, like even though like Guardians of the Galaxy has some humor, you can tell in this trailer like there's going to be some depth and emotions in here. Then like who knows? That's probably what we thought in the Quantumania too.
Well, that's one of the things I'm most excited about with the Guardians trailer. Is it looks so emotional and so much darker than what we've done. So. What is this? I'm confused. Who is this guy? Do you know, Miguel?
Bro.
Oh, he's the high evolutionary.
He's the high
Okay, I didn't watch this with subtitles yet. Okay, I see that now. What is his significance? I'm blanking on who the High Evolutionary is. I know the name.
He's a man that just wants. He thinks he can make like the perfect society, but in reality, he just He just wants to. He just hates the way this universe is. Pretty much.
This is how we're gonna get in. Oh man, this is how we're gonna get with the Rocket backstory. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I gathered. I was like, I don't fully remember who this dude is. So, he looks like Samuel L. Jackson. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, no! It's I wish I could say his name. I really wish I could
know
say
it's
his name.
not him. I know.
Okay.
I know it's actually not him. What's up, Jamie? How's it going? I apparently can't talk. How's it going? That's what I was trying to say. Tommy Knocker said, was Flash made before Spider-Man No Way Home? I only ask because it seems like with the new Flash having 89 Keaton Batman was their way to get on the nostalgia OG trend like Toby did with No Way Home.
Well, listen, Flash was on productions for years.
It was. I think they probably came about separately. Like, I don't think one of them was ripping off the other one. I truly don't. I think
I don't know, man, because it seemed.
I mean, I don't know for sure.
During the marketing for No Way Home, Flash did come out and say that they were going to do all these things, and I think that was something that they were trying to do. They were trying to like beat the whole. They were trying to like play it even, I guess, in regards of like all the nostalgia stuff. But Flash became problematic, and they were too late to drop it at the same time as No Way Home. They were trying to. I'm pretty sure they were gonna like try to like battle these two out, but DC had to do what DC does best, I guess.
They're always gonna. They have the inside scoop on each other, and they're always gonna try to one up each other. I don't think it was necessarily to do that, but I don't know. Who knows? Same idea. So.
Sacred mission is to create the perfect society.
Yeah, so he's talking about creating the perfect society, like the perfect being kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to break me.
Don't hurt my heart. Don't break my heart.
Like, I'm about to turn into like Hawkeye post Infinity War after this. Like, this is literally going to shatter my entire heart. Look at Rocket's tiny little face. That is so sad.
That's probably not
He looks
Rocket.
so scared. He looks
There's other
so
raccoons.
scared. That's so
I know.
sad.
That's young Rocket. Bro, they really like this. Talk about like undertones of like experimenting with animals.
Ooh.
Pretty hard.
It
Honey,
looks
don't cry.
so sad.
Honey, don't cry.
I'm not gonna lie. I was close to tearing up the first time I watched the trailer. I was like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this. I can't handle this. I can't do it. J-Dead is in the house. J-Dead, where you been, man?
Heyo.
Been waiting on you. We went an entire stream, and I was like, we got to the end. I said, where's J-Dead at? Haven't seen him once. What's up, man? Missed you. But yeah, I listen. So we're gonna come back to this. Look at this tubing. All of this choosing. I can't speak. I really can't. All of this tubing going across Rocket's like chest and stuff, going up his arms. We're gonna come back to that in just a minute.
Okay.
He didn't want to make things perfect.
So sad. Oh, I think his. You can see the high evolutionary like in his eye. I'm serious, man. I think Rocket's backstory is going to shatter me. Like, I think it's gonna be really, really emotional.
Yeah,
This one's gonna be. I really do. I think this one's gonna be a different tone. A slightly. I won't say completely different, but I think it'll be a slightly different tone than the other ones because it's gonna be. I think it's gonna pull at your heartstrings a little bit more than the others did in terms of like the sadness to it. You know, I think we're gonna go a little bit deeper than we have before with these characters.
Yeah, I'd agree too. I think I always knew that we were gonna go into like Rocket's backstory because of how much we've like really honed in on like his emotional side in the last two movies, and I think that with this one, I think we're actually gonna have it come out into play, and this is definitely gonna be a tearjerker, I gotta say. And considering that we don't know yet, I mean, it's clear that Dave Bautista is gonna be leaving. I don't know if Rocket's gonna. I don't know if Bradley Cooper's done with Rocket yet.
I hope not because I love Rocket.
Yeah,
Bautista can go. I like him, but he can go.
Mhm.
I can deal with that. I can deal with Mantis going. I like her, but I
don't think
can
Mantis
deal
is
with it.
leaving.
I don't really care. I need Quill to stay. I need Gamora to stay. I need
Bro,
Rocket
did
to
you
stay.
did you
The
watch
rest
the
I'm
Christmas
like,
special?
whatever.
Did you watch the Christmas
Yes.
special? Bro, I
Yes.
enjoyed. I love Mantis
I know.
and Dave Bautista, man.
I think
Drax,
Batista's
so
gone.
sorry.
I
Yeah,
think Drax is out. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Drax
but I think
is
he's
gone.
gone. I'm
Yeah,
calling it
I can
now.
pretty much tell.
100% calling it.
He just
Yeah, he looks. It's like Baby Groot mixed with Big Groot. It's weird.
Yeah,
He's too pudgy. His face is too like thick. Too
it's a
thick. I don't
treat,
like it.
dude. Calm down, okay? We don't need to talk about his facial fucking features.
hated things the way they
Looking dirty here. I don't know why.
They were just in a battle.
Yeah. Now, if you keep in mind this setting, this looks like a lot of the same setting that we see old Mr. Adam Warlock in for the first time, which is going to be a whole other interesting aspect to this because people have awaited Adam Warlock entering the MCU for years.
Yeah.
Literal years. Everybody thought, do you remember there was that towards the end of, it was when they introduced Captain Marvel, there was the whole craze of everybody was like, Adam Warlock is next. They're going to introduce Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is coming, and then it never happened.
Yeah.
You know,
it
never happened in the
It was when
MCU.
that old Aisha chick was like talking about like how she's gonna get her revenge and stuff like that. I wonder if like that's gonna be. I hope that's not retconned, but I mean, I imagine she would come back. You know what I mean? Imagine there'd be a problem still if like she created supposedly incubated Adam Warlock. So
Yeah. Well, I think Adam Warlock is going to be her revenge because they created Adam Warlock, right?
yeah, but you think she would come back? You know what I mean?
Oh, like her character would come.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. That I don't. Who knows? I could see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been gone, What do you think of the space suits?
I like it. It's very like Space Odyssey kind of vibe
It
right there.
is. It
I
is.
enjoy it.
It's like 2001: A Space Odyssey mixed with like Go Power Rangers.
It is.
Blue.
Honestly, it is.
You know what I mean? It's very like Power Rangers mixed with Space
Mhm.
Odyssey. It's I don't know. I like it, but it's also like it's different. It's interesting.
I'm
you know?
slightly confused, yeah, with the whole have us all emo walking at it. The
Yeah.
theater. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also said it is like Among Us, dude. You're right. Dude, listen, I
Oh,
work
that
in a
is true.
school and I have never played Among Us, but you would think Among Us is the greatest thing that's ever happened to like the human race.
Bro, it's a pretty
That
dope game.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
that
It was a
and
fun game.
Minecraft and what's the big one? Fortnite.
Minecraft has just been like there for
Among Us, Minecraft, and Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, mixed with 2001: A Space Odyssey mixed with Power Rangers, mixed with Teletubbies, mixed with Among Us. That's basically what these suits are, which is kind of dope. You know? Yeah, Hatchet Boy said they look like Power Rangers. That's where my
beautiful.
head goes.
I don't
It's
know
in
where
the
the hell they're
helmet. If you
going.
look at whoever's in the blue one, the helmet looks very Power Rangers esque. You know. But
Yeah.
where are they at right now? It's not. I don't think it's nowhere. It doesn't look like nowhere.
No. Again, and like the Guardians of the Galaxy is like Marvel's way of like being able to like go into the
Expand.
universe and expand. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much create more locations, I guess.
James Gunn had said that that's basically what the Lantern show is going to be. That the Lantern,
Just
like
exploring.
in telling the origin of the Green Lantern Corps, like they're going to be able to explore so much of like what else is out there in the universe. You know.
Yeah. So does this mean James Gunn is done? James Gunn is done directing Guardians of the Galaxy, because I'm pretty sure by contract you're probably not allowed to do it.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Jada said Bautista got that cake in the red suit.
Bro, he is caked up.
Cake.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Cake. Oh man. This looks pretty dope, whatever it is. So that's Mantis in the orange one. So we know orange is Mantis.
Bro, whatever that looks like, it looks alive and wet. That looks gross as fuck.
Yeah, it does look pretty gross. It's kind of dope looking. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. It looks like
yellow. That's funny.
I think Star-Lord is in yellow, yeah.
Bro, it's a body.
A body. What do
A
you mean?
decaying body. He's
What do you mean?
Because look, that's the
But
rib, dog.
A body of what? Well, I guess
don't
that's
know.
a hair
Some
if you look right behind
huge-
Star-Lord.
Some huge sentient being or something like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Or maybe they shrunk. I don't know. Like,
I don't know what it is. That's weird.
yeah,
Interesting.
it looks either a giant sentient being or they just shrunk, or they got a hold of like, Hank particles, pen particles.
Yeah. So judging by now, I'm going. Gory said it's Galactus.
Oh my god.
It's Galactus. It's
Well,
the big.
there you guys go.
It's Gory. It's Galactus from Fantastic Four and the Rise of the Silver Surfer. When Galactus is basically just a big space hurricane, like
Yeah,
that's all he
yeah.
is. That's basically what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna make a prediction here. That they are wherever the High Evolutionary is, just
Mhm.
based on like the lab coat looking dude over on the left hand of the screen, and also the dudes that are there that Star-Lord
Security.
and I almost said Drax that Groot are looking at. I don't know. And Quill's got that look in his eye like, oh, I don't like you. I'm looking at you with a gaze. I don't know what that was.
I want you all to know.
Oh, it is the High Evolutionary. Boom. There
It
he
is the High Evolution. What the fuck?
Well, there you go. I answered my own question.
He was like,
See what happens.
one frame away from getting an answer.
See what happens when we slow down the frame.
Yeah, and oh boy, over
what's
here
his
has
name?
played Hogwarts
Kraglin.
Legacy.
Kraglin.
He's played Hogwarts Legacy one too many times because he's enjoying that thing way too much.
Bro, the Hogwarts Legacy reels have absolutely killed me.
Bro, it looks like
Everybody's
a dope
like
game,
30 seconds into playing Hogwarts Legacy. Havana Kedavra!
Yeah,
So funny. I'm telling you, bro, Drax is gonna die.
yeah.
I'm
Drax
calling
definitely. Dude,
He's
Drax
done.
again. Yeah, Brett's getting
Dead.
clapped.
It's like Loomis in Halloween 2. DEAD, dead. That looks pretty dope. I don't know what's happening, but it looks dope.
Looks like an incinerator.
Incinerate them. Ooh, there he be. Hold on. Good old Adam. Adam Warlock himself. Now, I think they've changed some of the CGI for Adam Warlock. He looks a little bit different than he did in the first couple of trailers. The first few trailers, I thought he looked weird. It looked like a dude in yellow face paint. It literally did. It didn't look like it was a part of him. It looked like it was a regular dude in face paint. This looks a little bit more alien-ish. And I kind of...
I think that... Oh, wow. Was this here?
Yeah.
Oh, so they fought... So Adam Warlock is like chasing them, pretty much.
Yes, he is chasing them. And if you remember in the first trailer where they get out and I think Drax throws the ball at somebody or whatever, she's holding Rocket and running towards the ship like that's that same scene. I agree, J-Dad. The CGI for Warlock looks way better.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is
than
because
it did for the first trailer.
Because if you think about it, with like the way they did Vision's makeup was that like they blue screened them, and then they added the paint or the colors.
Well,
I think that's the same thing they're doing with Adam Warlock. So
it's the same thing they did for Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Like it was that was all basically motion capture, and they added the like the moving tentacles and stuff was all CGI'd in after the fact.
Yeah.
But it's really his facial expressions and all of that happening. I don't think they did that with Adam Warlock though. I don't think it's mocap. I think it's all prosthetics and like makeup effects. I don't think there's any mocap there.
I think
Vision.
That they did
Vision.
I think they did.
Vision. There was. I don't know.
Well, they still They still made them. They still painted them, made them like look like it, but like to help enhance, to make sure it doesn't look like just paint. They pretty much blue screened them.
That's fair. Now I'm trying to. Is that Adam? I thought that. The first time I watched this trailer, I was like, did Groot just step on Adam Warlock? And then I watched it again, and I was like, that's 12 out of 10 Adam Warlock. Like Groot just straight up dropped on top of him, which is kind of funny. But we got Rocket in the cage. That's a pretty dope shot.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the fact that Groot's using blasters.
Yeah, well, and he's using all of his arms, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We're always searching for.
So
that's his girlfriend.
Is it his girlfriend? Is it a different raccoon? It looks like an otter. It doesn't look like a raccoon. It does. It looks like a sea otter.
You corrected yourself. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
It's like, is that a raccoon? No.
No, I was going to say it looks like a sea otter. It does not look like a raccoon. We also have a dog.
Aww. Yes, I love that.
A rare shot where Nebula looks happy.
That is true. There's probably like one of their like, outings, I guess. Because, they pretty much run nowhere. So I'm sure they party hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Party hardy. Yeah,
I heard Sylvester Stallone is supposed to have more screen time in this one, so that's exciting too.
Yeah, I read that too.
How we found each other.
I forget. Brandon Davis asked. They asked James Gunn what that thing is that's with Gamora and Quill on Twitter, and I forget what he said it was. I think it's called like Prog or something like that. I forget. Like PROG, I think. I believe that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either. I am very intrigued to see
what them rehash out their love.
Yeah. I thought it was a weird buzzing sound. I am excited to see how they kind of grow close to each other again. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'd swoon over Star-Lord's suit too. Like, I mean, fuck out of here, yeah.
That'll be kind of a cool, endearing. So the two pieces of movie memorabilia Miguel wants is he apparently wants the Guardians of the Galaxy jacket, and he also wants one of the Haddonfield Police Department bomber jackets, because you've always said those Haddonfield Police Department jackets are sick.
No, they're sick. They're sick as hell, yeah.
You were like, when we were watching Halloween Kills, we were sitting there and we paused it. And you were like, you said, I would wear
Bro,
one of
can
those
we-
all the time.
Yeah, like, bro, can we talk about their jackets? Like, damn, like, their budget is nice.
Yeah. Apparently, they don't have a budget for target practice though.
That's
Bro shot
true.
his homie in the neck.
That is true.
You know?
That is very true.
J-Dad said, I want an 18-inch figure of Star-Lord and Groot. Groot standing back to back, blasting away. Please do. That'd be pretty sick. Of both
That
of
would.
them.
I'm pretty sure it would be.
Both
it,
of them
it-
back to
that
back.
would be
That'd pretty
made.
dope.
I know that'd be made.
That'd be cool. I did send to Miguel. I saw they're releasing 12-inch statues from the Dark Knight trilogy. It's got Batman, it's got Bruce, it's got the Joker, Two-Face, Bane. I think there's a Catwoman one. There's a Scarecrow one. There's quite a few different ones. Which is
Those
pretty
do
cool.
look pretty good too. So
They do look good. The Two-Face one looks a little strange.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That would the
agree.
paint. Two-Face is a hard character and a hard look
Mm-hmm.
to get right. But
Other.
I also
there's the
love
Rocket
seeing.
one.
Yeah, I love seeing Rocket and Groot do stuff together. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Seeing the two
I
of
hope
them
they
rock it
stay.
out. Yeah. That's a cool shot as well of seeing all of them kind of like rock it out together. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I think there's going to be a lot of like emotional action. You know what I mean? Where like they're fighting for each other kind of thing.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
that's going to be kind of cool to see as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. This is definitely gonna be one of those movies where like you really are rooting for each one of them to survive, but you know like one of them
Yeah.
is gonna die.
Maybe it's the lighting. Jaded, tell me what you think. Because you mentioned about Adam Warlock's CGI or his look or whatever. I don't know if it's the lighting here. He looks too... I don't want to say shiny because I know that's kind of supposed to look like that, but there's something weird about it. I don't know. There's something
not sure
off
either.
about the way he looks. Do you know what I mean, though? Do you think that, too?
No, I think he looks fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he looks fine, dude. Like I don't know what you're
Yeah.
complaining about or worried about.
I don't
It
know.
looks fine
It's
to
just
me.
weird. I don't know if it's different than I was expecting or what. It looks fine. It's just
I hate
different
the
than
fact
what
that I hate the fact that you're just judging on the color of a man's skin. Like I thought we were progressive, Doug. Gotcha.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to you guys later, Pete. New episodes of Let's Talk Movie.
Who's canceled, Doug?
What is that?
I don't know.
Because that ain't Drax.
That
I
is
went
Drax.
back and looked. Maybe it is Drax.
That is Drax.
Does
I'm sure Adam kills Drax.
Does Adam Warlock kill Drax?
I'm pretty positive, probably.
Is there going to be some big redemptive arc where he kills Drax early on in the movie, and then they have to find a way to forgive Adam Warlock?
Oh no, I doubt that. I think Adam's gonna be a perpetual bad guy in this one.
A villain?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
hmm
Jaded said when he's powered up, he looks the best. I would agree with that. I think that makes sense.
hmm
Are you ready for one last ride?
Again, weird but cool. That's one thing is the not even the cinematography, but like the set design for the Guardians films and the creature designs are always very interesting.
It
They
is.
always manage to pull off something kind of interesting and cool.
I think he gets shot right there. I remember Drax
Nebula?
does get shot. No, Drax, he gets shot because
Oh.
he was all excited, but then next thing you know, he has a fucking crater in his chest.
Fair. Yeah. Warlock puts that hole in Drax's chest, yeah. He might.
Yeah.
He very well might. You're not wrong. But they're helping each other. So we think this is a Warlock thing?
I don't think so. I think he just gets. I think this is a separate time.
So in this shot, we can see that. I mean, Nebula's injured. Drax is injured. It's going to be a
Yeah.
lot.
I'm not
gonna
sure
be
what
a
the hell's
lot.
going on in this.
This is a
in this
bold
area.
strategy, Captain. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of context into like where they are or what this is.
Yeah.
I'm not really
And
sure.
when does
what
this
it's gonna
drop?
be. This summer. Got another shot of the
Jesus.
High Evolutionary. Quill is tackling somebody out of this window. I don't know
I
who
think
it
it's
is.
a scientist.
Probably a scientist. I don't know who Mantis is waving to. Mantis might die. I'm gonna be real. I think Mantis might die.
I don't think Mantis is gonna die.
I think she might.
They'll all fly away.
Bro, they literally had a moment of them finally, of Quill and Mantis finally accepting that they're brothers and sisters, and then you just want to kill them off? No, I doubt
Well,
that.
here's my question: is Mantis waving bye to Drax, or is Drax waving bye to Mantis?
I don't know. Probably just waving bye. Who knows? Like this.
Or are they both
definitely
waving bye
not
to
just
each
be-
other because they're both about to die?
Oh my god, guys! He just wants everyone to die in this movie,
You're the one who literally said you want everybody to die in the Flash, which we're gonna get to.
bro.
In just a minute.
Because it makes fucking sense. Like this one doesn't. When you're rebooting the entire fucking franchise, yes, they all pretty much have to die, and you're using like the most problematic entry in the DC universe as of now. Yeah, they all gotta die.
Miguel working for Marvel. If Kevin Feige hired Miguel, he would be like, okay, nobody needs to die. Everybody can make it to the next chapter. Miguel working for DC with James Gunn, he'd be like, kill everybody. Everybody dies.
I'm just saying, dog. I have my own opinions on it.
You'd have been like,
whenever we get to the trailer, I have my own opinions on it, on what future holds for them.
You'd have been like Mark Ruffalo in the Infinity War marketing when he was like, everybody dies, and Don Cheadle looks at him and like with disgust.
Yeah.
But to wrap this one up, Quill's running. It looks emotional. Who do we not have here? So Drax is there. Mantis is there. Gamora's there.
Peter's not there.
Nebula's there. Peter's not there. Rocket's not there.
Rocket
If the
and Groot.
two of them die, I'm gonna be so angry. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too, Jaded. Jaded said the look in Drax's eyes says he knows he's about to die. I'm with you on that. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Miguel thinks I'm wrong, it's okay. All right.
I don't think you're wrong.
Okay. Do we remember the tubes that were attached
Okay.
to Rocket?
Yes, I'm pretty sure Quill gets like experimented on because he is.
You think so?
Bro, he is a fuck. I forgot his name. What is he?
An elemental? No.
Yeah, like he's like a demi-elemental.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is his name? Because what is Ego? Ego is he's a celestial. He's like Star-Lord is a celestial being, or half celestial, pretty much. So that makes him interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the High Evolutionary wants to know more about him. And how to,
Peter
like,
Quill
positive-
is a celestial human hybrid.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. So he's half human, half celestial.
Yeah. So I'm sure he's,
Well,
top ticket to experiment on.
my initial thought when I saw this is, oh my God, what is he watching happen? Because he looks like he's watching somebody die. And I saw all those tubes on Rocket, and I was like, but I kind of disproved my own theory there with Rocket, because that's Rocket's backstory. It's showing Rocket when he's little. So he can't be watching Rocket hooked up to all those tubes. So either he's watching someone else hooked up to those tubes and dying, or he is watching, or he himself is being tortured, like you said, and he's in pain. He's screaming in pain. I don't know.
I agree. I think
But
he's in pain.
It looks pretty sick, and pretty sad and twisted and emotional. Now, again, we're leaving whatever disgusting not humanoid, but like gross thing they were on.
Bro, that is true.
You
Like,
know.
what the fuck is this?
I have no
It-
idea what it
just
is.
looks like it looks like an organism. I don't
Yeah.
know. But
That beautiful sky.
Now, this is an interesting shot
I think this is early.
because
This is early.
you think it's early on, because this
Yeah, it
is
is
all
way
of
too
them.
early.
Like, even the friggin' dog is there. I mean, all of them are
What?
there.
Do you think the dog's gonna die?
No.
Okay.
But why
was
is
like-
Nebula First of all, where's Gamora?
Like I said,
Why is
early-
Gamora?
early in the movie? Like they probably just picked up Quill because he was probably drinking a lot in a bar. Just like in the beginning of the movie, he looks like he looks like how he is in the beginning of the trailer.
You think?
Yeah.
Rocket doesn't look too concerned with anything going on. I guess you
Oh,
could be
not
right.
at all. Yeah. So
He's just sitting there drinking his like smoothie or whatever.
yeah, this is just early in the movie.
Yeah. Even the people around them, it doesn't look like there's anything major happening. Maybe you're
No.
right.
Yeah,
Might be
this is
right.
at nowhere. So
Yeah.
was that you were in love with? It sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What? Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
So
Bro.
May 5th. That's when we finally get Guardians 3. But it looks
That
like a
moment
cool
right there,
trailer.
it makes me
and-
think. It makes me think like how Tony and Nebula acted on
Yeah.
the Benatar for that many weeks or months.
Yeah.
It makes me think.
When he's like, "You want to keep going?" She's like, "I want to play more." Like, it's like awkward. Yeah, the soundtrack is going to slap. 100%.
as per usual, yeah.
Soundtrack.
There's one
is
thing
gonna
I
rock.
know. One thing I know. Yeah, they'll always have a fire soundtrack.
Always. But yeah, man, I think it looks like a really, really great trailer. I think there's some surprises in store. Go ahead, place your bets on who you think is going to die in the chat right now. If you're still here, if you're watching after the fact, whatever. Let us know what your expectations are for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. As we move to the